Emoni Bates is he's taking shots from within the offense. Now this is a heat check right here. And it's
he's putting on a show. Dickinson, yes.
That's where they've got to go every possession because Hunter Dickinson has got the advantage. Now he's trying to fire the crowd up. This is quite the atmosphere for a Friday night at 9 p.m.
5-66. So tonight we get to see Emoni Bates for the first time, but it'll be
your pick and roll defense because Eastern Michigan is going to run a ton of ball screen action.
Here's Emoni Bates' first shot, and he knocks it down for two.
Just where his size.
Take a look at the first basket for Emoni Bates.
And look at where Kobe Buffkin's hands are. I mean, they are in his pie and just rises right up.
Right down low to Dickinson. Beautiful feed from Williams, and Dickinson scores.
It's a simple action.
Getting an opportunity to play in this venue with these two teams tonight.
Well, it's not just Emoni Bates coming back home. You talked about it, the way that Stan Heath was able to market his program to bring
back to work.
I thought Kobe Buffkin was really effective in the win against Purdue-Fort Wayne, and not just ball screen action, but also off the dribble handoff.
Williams the miss off the glass, and it's back the other way for Eastern. Acuff beating Bates for the layup. Last year, Emoni Bates, so heralded, top recruit in the country coming out to Memphis. Doesn't work out for him there, has a back injury, doesn't play the entire season, and then transfers home to Ypsilanti to play for Eastern, and the hometown fans hoping to see a lot. Llewellyn stops and pops and hits the mid-range jumper.
It's going to be fascinating to see the way that he evolves over the course of this season. Jaelin Llewellyn, more of a volume guy at Princeton, was an all-Ivy League selection last year, but is still trying to figure out how to pick his spots. There they go under, and he drills it.
And Legend Jeter wide open for three.
He did not take a three-pointer off him. He shoots it with confidence.
Jeter, the transfer into this program from Providence. Williams down low. Dickinson scores and one.
That's where the advantage for Michigan is going to be all night. And really well done by Terrance Williams to flash to the high post. Here's that Legend Jeter bucket. Off the ball screen, pick and pop. Hunter Dickinson daring him to shoot it. And Jeter proving it. And then there's Williams high-low. Flashes to that free throw line area.
In the win on Monday for the Wolverines against Purdue-Fort Wayne.
He's a great example of where NIL has brought him back to college because it's made it worth his while. How about the defense, though, by Kobe Buffkin?
And Buffkin down the floor to lay it in.
I love how active he is right there, taking on the challenge and then slow playing that layup to make sure that Emoni Bates can't get it from behind.
Kobe Buffkin spent all offseason studying tape to try to be a better defender, and you see it paying off right there. Farrakhan, long jumper, good.
I'm telling you, Stan Heath guards can get their game. Roll and replace action with Dickinson to the basket, wide open.
Farrakhan gets by Buffkin to the bucket, and a foul.
That's a couple times now where we have seen Noah Farrakhan just blow by his primary defender. Kobe Buffkin getting in a stance, doesn't matter. Look at the speed by Farrakhan to get all the way to the rim.
And Llewellyn trying to help, gets called for the foul. Get this team together.
What a debut he had in his first college game.
Jet Howard knocks down a three.
You just cannot go removed on Jet Howard.
Now Lovejoy for Eastern Michigan. Billingsley for three over Dickinson. That's well off the mark.
Well done by Dickinson closing because Billingsley can knock that down.
And Williams connects from deep.
He's going to get opportunity.
It's the freshman from Michigan that Juwan Howard's really excited about. In the corner, there's Williams who cans it from deep.
Especially when Hunter Dickinson's on the floor. A nice pass. Terrance Williams ready to lock and load from the corner.
Now Bates trying to find Randall underneath. That's taken away by Doug McDaniel on the run. Buffkin, no, but Bates hanging on the rim. And they will call the goaltend against Emoni Bates. Shooting from distance for this Michigan team.
Just another guy that can spread the floor, whether it's for Kobe Buffkin on the dribble drive or Hunter Dickinson in the post.
Noah Farrakhan now 7 first-half points. Nice feed underneath, and Golson lays it in.
Oh, it's off the dribble.
McDaniel finding Baker. Misses the three. Had a good look.
It's a simple case of Eastern Michigan having no idea who they're guarding.
Emoni Bates for three. Welcome back.
He'll turn out in a very good way, even though the struggles have been there. Emoni Bates, a guy that he's been through a lot in terms of being a superstar in a social media age. And how about that shot over the top? Isaiah Barnes, pretty good defense, but it just doesn't matter because Emoni. We'll start with this Emoni Bates jumper. That's just a pro shot right there. That's a big-time fadeaway jumper. But on the other end, Jet Howard, he is flying off these.
We've got a good one here tonight at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Lovejoy on the run. No, but look at the follow. Emoni Bates.
We got a technical foul. I think it's going to be on Emoni Bates for talking some trash after that dunk. Play. He get caught ball watching. Isaiah Barnes doesn't block out at all, and there's Bates flying in. Certainly hyped. I guess it depends on what he said. It's hard to tell on that replay.
It's got the crowd charged up. Jet Howard missed the first and misses the second. Posting is Reed. Gets around Randall and flushes. Gorgeous post move there from Terrance Reed Jr. And now a steal from McDaniel. Trying to outrun Farrakhan, who blocks his shot. Ball loose, it comes out, Jet Howard. And it rims out, but the putback good from Barnes.
That's a play where Michigan's hustle this year, and it's something they're trying to clean up in the game.
There's Farrakhan, gets the roll.
He can burn it. I mean, Doug McDaniel's got some burst as well, but Noah Farrakhan is living at the rim.
Two-point lead for Eastern Michigan. And now a foul coming up against Lovejoy on Howard.
Noah Farrakhan, a guy that averaged 16 a game last year. He's already got 10 tonight. And you see there with that off arm, maybe getting a little bit of leverage.
The 16:29 mark of the first half. They had 5 early points. Farrakhan misses there. Llewellyn tripped over Howard.
On the floor.
And now Jet comes out with it. Stan Heath wanted a double dribble. Inside, Dickinson puts it in.
He told us that in talking to Tony Bennett, he was like, I want to talk to the kids and let them know what they're signing up for.
Right. Now Jet Howard for three. It's good.
You can use Jet Howard as a screener, and he can be so effective in that. He rips that screen. You get a rip screen to the post, and then he's popping back. Jet Howard has shown that he can really shoot that rock.
Akoff curls into the basket and scores off a beautiful field. The next college football playoff top 25 rankings. Reese and the guys break it all down. Coach reactions, and also hear from the chairman of the committee, Boo Corrigan, the NC State athletic director. There's Emoni Bates. Long two.
That's another pretty well defended play there. Kobe Buffkin staying with him, but Emoni Bates with the step back. Once again, he's just going right over the top of the defender.
Williams misses a three with space, and Bates rips down the board. Emoni Bates now 14 points.
I will say about Emoni Bates is he's taking shots from within the offense. Now this is a heat check right here. And it's
he's putting on a show. Dickinson, yes.
That's where they've got to go every possession because Hunter Dickinson has got the advantage. Now he's trying to fire the crowd up. This is quite the atmosphere for a Friday night at 9 p.m. in Detroit.
Emoni Bates 17 points, ties his season high from last year at Memphis.
The talent has always been here. Emoni Bates putting on a show here in this first half. There's the step back over the top of Bufkin. And then the heat check here. It's a big time shot.
Farrakhan. He's going to take the three over the Llewellyn, and he drills it, and Eastern Michigan is rolling.
These guards for Eastern Michigan right now are exposing the Michigan perimeter defense.
Under a minute to go in the first half. Dickinson muscles it in over Randall. Dickinson now at 12, and Stan Heath. Llewellyn taking the clock down. Now under 10 seconds. They go to Dickinson. No, tip back good from Williams. A cup, the heave at the buzzer, no. And that will end the first half.
Throwing different looks. I like it from Juwan Howard out of halftime.
Here's Farrakhan dribbled into it. Now kicks it out. Billingsley with 5 to shoot. Up over Dickinson, yes.
That's a tough shot. He's got one.
So now Michigan down the floor for the first time here in the second half. Howard down low for Dickinson, lost the handle.
He has just been a little bit out of sorts.
Because Eastern Michigan looked completely unafraid in that first half. Nice pass of Emoni Bates, and then Golson can't hit it on the second chance. It'll stay with Eastern.
These two first possessions start out going 2-3 zone.
Now Bates has that one blocked by Bufkin.
Here's Emoni Bates trying to get to his pull-up, and boy, Kobe Bufkin coming over the top of that ball screen, and look at him just keeping high hands, staying in the play. That's big time.
Acoff down low, Golson right over Williams.
That's what Terrance Williams, player and an All-American in 2021 for a reason.
Farrakhan, Golson from the elbow, yes!
Farrakhan just draws two.
Last year he made 17 starts for Eastern Michigan. Coming off the bench and making a big-time impact tonight.
But Terrance Williams got to shoot it. I mean, they are literally not guarding it. And multiple times. Thank you.
Terrance Williams, the second, now with 11. That's twice in this game that they've given him an open three that he's knocked down.
They are so worried about Hunter Dickinson inside. He's going to have opportunities.
Here's Bates. And it's knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Eastern.
Emoni Bates getting to that rim. And probably could have been a charge. Probably could have been a foul.
Shooting after last year.
And I think on top of that, you just never know how guys are going to react when they go up a level. And the Big Ten is certainly a level up from the Ivy League.
There's Farrakhan all alone. And a steal. Here's Llewellyn. Down low, Bufkin lost the handle, and it comes out to Lovejoy. Farrakhan on the baseline. Billingsley and the foul.
That's just an incredible effort by
Williams had an open look there.
Absolutely. Billingsley opening up on that back screen, and I guess when you got Hunter Dickinson, it doesn't matter, but Terrance Williams is just like he's so programmed to pass and look for others, and Eastern Michigan's given him a lot of chances here.
Dickinson now with 16. Bates has it taken away. Bufkin throws it down. Michigan back into the lead, and now Bates scores to give Eastern the lead back and the foul.
I love the fact that Emoni Bates did not back down at all. Kobe Bufkin takes his ball the play before, and it's just set up the pick and roll and let me go to work. Using that side. Well, they've really gone away from that. And that's just an indecisive shot as well. I mean, he's got to look, and he's looking to pass, then he's shooting. It's just Michigan a little bit out of sorts. Very unsure of what they're doing right now.
Here's Emoni Bates. Throws it down over Williams. Their best 21 for Bates. There's a miss and a tip back good from Dickinson.
Emoni Bates, the back cut is there, and the finish is there as well. He has played so well tonight, so within the offense, hasn't forced the issue. If you watched him at Memphis, he was a pretty good cutter. He would back cut pretty regularly for that group, and there it is right there. Defense overplaying. Emoni Bates to the rack.
There's a cuff. Now that one knocked away by Buffkin, and it's Michigan basketball.
Good high hands there by Kobe Buffkin, staying in that play. That's got to go in. That's a good pass and a good decision. That's a bucket.
Sure is, and a foul. Dickinson gets it to fall.
Buffkin making a high-level play on the defensive end and then making a high-level decision on this side. Throwing the ball into the big fella, letting him go to work. Eastern Michigan has no answer for Hunter Dickinson. Emoni Bates on this team.
Players talking to each other about as effective as any recruiting pitch you can make.
That pass is going to get close.
And it's taken away. There goes Lovejoy. Deep behind the Bates. That was gorgeous, and Emoni Bates now has 23.
Look at the way Eastern Michigan is just keeping this side ball screen over to the side. Hunter Dickinson going to be able to shoot that. They're late on the rotation, and he makes you pay for icing that ball screen.
23.
The ill-advised pass. Now you're off to the races. This is all about feel and chemistry. Orlando Lovejoy, he can feel Isaiah Barnes bearing down on him. Drops it back. An unselfish play and a winning.
Howard inside Dickinson. Beautiful pass.
He set up the high-low so well.
Now Bates stops and pops. Connects.
The space he created there with that sidestep. I mean, he is fully comfortable. He is getting his game on.
25 points now for Emoni Bates in a 3-point Eastern Michigan lead. Jace Howard past Billingsley.
They are so concerned about Dickinson. There's Jace Howard, same exact flash, except this time it's a rip and go, and he gets to that right side.
Farrakhan again beats the defense for a bucket.
And the dribble contain is just nowhere to be found. It hasn't mattered who's guarded Noah Farrakhan.
19 points now for Farrakhan.
That is two fast individuals right there. And Doug McDaniel and Noah Farrakhan. That's the entire time. Now low shot clock. Michigan has got to contain the bounce here.
5 seconds to shoot. A cuff. Puts it up at the end of the clock. Banks it in.
Llewellyn wasn't even close to him.
Dickinson against Jeter, who's got 4 fouls. Michigan back into the lead. Hunter Dickinson, 27 points. And the Wolverines have clawed into the lead by 1. And now a foul called against Michigan.
Look at the crowd that Hunter Dickinson has attracted here, but it's the patience that stands out. He lets that crowd clear out. Now it's his bread and butter, the left jump hook. We have seen it his entire career. It's a big-time move by a big-time player.
On the move. Off the glass, no, and it comes out to Williams. Buffkin. Yes, and 1.
Terrance Williams bringing it. That's your 4-man pushing the tempo. There's the kick ahead. Kobe Buffkin using that athleticism to hang time for an opportunity now to get a three-point play.
Jeter fouled by Dickinson. And he does.
Eastern Michigan getting out of that trap and finding their man matching up.
Buffkin over Jeter. No. And the rebound comes to Acuff for Eastern Michigan.
Really solid defensive possession for Eastern Michigan. Everybody on the same page, rotating out and contesting that Buffkin jumper.
Golson gets around Dickinson. No. Jeter comes out with it. Emoni Bates for three in the lead. No. And it's out of bounds to Michigan.
Boy, some quality looks right there. Golson faked the handoff, got watching tonight, but that career high is not going to last long.
No, I would agree with that. Beautiful move underneath for Llewellyn. Bates, tightly guarded by Williams, puts up a three. No. And it bounces out to Llewellyn.
Oh, wow.
Farrakhan wanted a call, doesn't get it. Llewellyn up over the defense. No. Dickinson right there to put it in. Timeout taken by Stan Heath. The Michigan 12 to shoot now for Eastern. Here's Farrakhan. Turnaround jumper, no. Rebounded Jet Howard.
How about the defense by Jaelin Llewellyn? I mean, it's been an issue all night. Farrakhan getting to the paint, but on that possession right there, Llewellyn moving his feet, getting to stop.
And Llewellyn gets through the defense, but turns it over to Acuff. On the run, Tyson Acuff. Yes, and the foul. And now he can cut the deficit in half. And Eastern Michigan gets its first points since the 3:51 mark of the second half. Michigan went on a 6-0 run, and now it's back to a one-possession game. 80 seconds left.
Well, Terrance Williams doesn't look 100% comfortable handling this rock right here. Somebody's got to come get it from him.
And it's Jet Howard. Williams for three. No. Tipped out. Comes out to Farrakhan. Down the floor, lost the handle, gets it back, loose on the floor. And Michigan trying to escape Little Caesars Arena with a win against their Washtenaw County rivals.
Points here late by Jaelin Llewellyn.
And now Llewellyn. Inbound goes to Jeter, and now Acuff's got it. He'll put up the three. In and out, rebound Dickinson.
A lot of time rolling off this clock.
No foul yet.
They're down 5. I don't think you can play this out.
It looks like they're going to try to do that.
Now you almost have to, though.
Dickinson.
Wow.
Yes, over Jeter with 21.3. 31 points for Hunter Dickinson to go along with 7 boards.
That's how this game is going to end.
Yeah.
What a bizarre ending.
Bates for 3. Yes, with 9.3.
Not so fast.
Still on the bench. See if he comes back in.
That's Farrakhan's 5th.
Yep, that's going to be it for Noah Farrakhan. Llewellyn hits what might be the dagger. Here's Acuff. Bates, 5 seconds. They still haven't shot. Acuff misses the 3, and that's it. The number 22 Michigan Wolverines survive.